Hello everyone, I'm Tony, I'm 13 years old, and in this video I'm going to show you what I've made as a programmer. First one is my minigame. It's actually named Catcher. Then you need to catch all the food or you'll have the game over screen shown. So you need to press enter to start. When you start, you'll see the food falling from above. Then the blue player here is actually the first player and the red player is actually the second player. Of course, we didn't catch any food, so we died. Okay, so you basically need to move arrow keys for the blue player, then WASD for the red player. So I'm actually controlling both of them right now. Basically, you need to catch all the food falling or your health decreases, and when your health decreases to 0, the game ends in a game over screen. Basically, you can't win the game, that's a problem, but you just need to keep collecting food. That's my minigame. And next one is Blade and Beam. Actually, Blade and Beam is also a 2-player game, but I can't control them both. So I need another player. Hey Andy, come on. Okay. So here's Andy, actually. I'll adjust the screen. Okay, so now we'll run Blade and Beam. If we run it, we'll see this one. Blade and Beam, it's actually kind of weird right now. You need to defeat the other player to win. Player 1 instructions are here. Arrow keys to move, Z to attack, X to jump, O to increase power, V to increase wave energy. Okay, so actually, arrow keys to move. Actually, you can't press up and down to move. You can only press left and right since it is a platformer game. And player 2, WASD, only A and D can be pressed to move. Of course, Z to attack, there's no animation for attack. X to jump for player 1, O to jump for player 2. Those are the instructions for both players. You need to press enter to start. One player actually randomly starts on the ground. There's that bug. And in here I'll control the red player, second player. Okay, what I'm pressing is A to go left, D to go right. You can't press W or S. Okay, I actually to attack doesn't do any animation. O to jump makes that, and P to increase that little red bar there down. Okay, when that gets filled up, I get more powerful. And to shoot bubbles, we need to increase the wave energy. Then you can shoot them on directions by pressing down, then left to shoot those bubbles. Decrease the other enemy's HP. And you can also shoot on other directions, like to shoot down, you need to press down, then another key since S is actually the down. Then you need to defeat the others to win. Then, yeah, this is the game. Andy's now playing with me. Yeah. I actually had a hard time making this with all graphics and the art from Cupcake. So basically you need to fight here and the winner will be shown when you defeat the other one. Okay, this time I won. Okay, it will show you this red player won. And so, to restart, press enter. That's basically it. I kinda got proud when I added the music. Kinda sounded better. And next one's Cuties vs Beasties. Actually, this is not a 2-player game. But instead of Cupcake's art, I used Andy's art instead. Thanks for joining, Andy. You can go now. Okay. If we run Cuties vs Beasties, this is actually what will show. As you can hear, there's that music. And there's your money. There's actually that remove sign. So you can drag something and place it here. You can also plant carrot seeds. It's kind of very weird right now. Is that for debug? There's that restart button over here. And there's that sell. It actually sells all the carrots. Okay, then I can plant a carrot. I can put a carrot there just to trap the enemy. And then there's that victory screen. Actually, it's kind of weird right now because the carrots still grow. Okay, if you press next, there's a new animal. Cat, I think. It goes near enemies and attacks them and decreases their health till their health is 0. It also moves on other lanes and it just defeated that spider. Okay, basically you need to control these, put them into lanes, then they'll move on design. The turtle actually just like the cat, but it has higher health. As you noticed, the money increases every time. Okay, that's a mouse, I guess. And it's kind of weird. Okay, next level. Now we can plant on that. There's is that? Okay, I'll just put this. I think it's a baby. Okay. Yeah, it is a very simple game and it looks weird because of the graphics. But there's still sound, there's a victory screen. He did weird things here. I think it took me 3 months to finish this. Wait, about 4 months. I can't remember right now. But that's Cuties vs Beasties. I named it like that because I couldn't think of the right name. Next is Silver Fighters. A few months later I stopped programming a bit. I went to Blender and almost forgot about programming. I made myself unrusty. So I made this. It's actually very simple. It has no sound. It's just a printing game. It prints and inputs. Lots of printing. It's actually, you need to choose a fighter by actually choosing fight. I actually have a character right now. It's named Iwele, but maybe we can make a new one by typing register. Wait, oh, I chose fight array. Okay, I'll just restart it, then choose register. Then registering who. You can't actually choose the name. Wait, you can choose the name, but you can't choose its stats. Its stats are randomized. Let's name it. I don't know. I'll just name it Tony. Wait. There's already someone named that, so maybe, let's just name it fighter. Okay, then you can choose its gender. I'll set to male. Then it will be set to a random place. Fighter lives in Ice Bane. I just made that up. So if you restart, you can actually check by typing character, then type the name, fighter, and you can see its stats. It's kind of weird right now. So there's the fighter, there's a random ID. This is actually not important right now, it's just randomized. It's just titled a fighter, description, health, mana, attack, then lots of things. Yeah, there's even a special ability. And I think these are the inventory slots. And it's actually saved. Then that's basically the game. Although it took me a long time to make this. You can actually fight by just typing fight. Then since we made a character named fighter, we'll just type that. Then yeah, since I made lots of AI here, it actually, the AI basically chooses allies and fights them. Wait, no, not, I mean chooses some allies and fights with them. Then they'll choose creeps or fighters. If they choose creeps, then they'll fight some monsters. Then if they choose fighters, then they'll fight others. They can even make teams of their own. I actually have a character here, but I'm not gonna use that right now. So there. Those are the programs that I made in PyCharm using the programming language Python. And I actually made others in Blender. Okay, so this is my desktop. It's actually kind of full of recycle bins. And this is my desktop background. I made it myself. And I actually made more desktop backgrounds. Okay, so this one's the very first background that I made. It's actually the mana orb. I just made that. And there's also life orb, soul orb, and eternity tree. It's kind of weird right now because I made them a long time ago, last year, when I was bored with Blender. Okay, there's a background that came after. I still don't understand what it is, but I made it anyway. Then there's also this. It's kind of a background with those red pieces and the green crystal. And I also made another version of it. It's actually kind of brighter. This one's kind of glowing. And there's also this background. It has those 5 circles. And it's actually different colors. They're emitting light. I just scaled them here. So it's actually kind of the same. I just scaled them and rotated them. Okay, never mind that. This is actually the background that you saw earlier. It's one of those like backgrounds where I used emitter and I combined it with particles. So this is what Actually, I exported that day. And days later, I made this. It's kind of cooler than the other. And yeah, looks pretty good. This, actually, a few months later, I made this. Because I remembered that I used to make backgrounds. So I made this. Most of the backgrounds that I made, I actually don't understand what they are. But they look cool. This is actually my favorite. Looks like a crystal. And it looks very bright with a blue background. This is my favorite background that I made with Blender. And it uses, actually, I just experimented with a UV sphere in Blender. Then I scaled it like this. Then I played in edit mode. So this is what happened. I added a few things, look like this. Then, just about 3 days ago, I made this. It's kind of not as impressive as this one, but yeah, it kind of looks cool. You can probably say that my favorite there is the emitter because it makes things glow, and I use it in cool ways. So those are my background images. Okay, there's another game that I made called Scared Cube. Okay, so you're this cube, blue cube. That actually moves around, and you can shoot zombies, and you can go to the very dramatic, yeah. Okay, there's no fight. I think I also made a video for this. Yeah, right now I'm doing that as an idle animation. There's another game I made in Blender. Okay, there's that AI. It's kind of weird. Yeah, I'm getting from the sides. I'm pressing the arrow keys to move. The AI here is kind of smart. Yeah, you can shoot and you can get these. You can also shoot a mega snowball. Yeah, that's your health. You can actually shoot the other. And you can jump. You can also pause the game. And as you can see, some snow blocks go on top of each other. And you can still collect them. It's very weird. And in the background, if you can see it, there's some weird snowflakes falling from the sky. And there's a top-down game. I think I made a first-person version, but there's no fight. And I think you can also place blocks there to make your base. This is a weird game right now. And there are still kind of bugs. And yeah. Okay, this is the Golden Archipelago intro that I made. It's actually about 32 seconds long, but it took me about 2 weeks to make. It's actually very funny. I used some snow fight characters, like the blue player and the yellow player, like that. I think you've seen this a few times. And there's that Golden Archipelago. Okay, that's the intro. It's actually most of the time on our videos, but maybe we're gonna change it. So that's what I made. Thanks for watching.